then my heart went boom suddenly, and we were on the moon, flying high in a neon sky. Oh.
Some of the tools in Photoshop, I mean, these pictures were shot on film quite a few years ago, and it's amazing using the burn tool in Photoshop, which is over here. Where is it? There it is, the burn tool. You can actually bring back, this was a negative scan and you can't see anybody outside the carriage, can you? But the burn tool was enabled me to bring back some detail I didn't think I had when I scanned the negative. So burn tool's very good. I'm hoping one day Photoshop, Adobe, gets it right. So when you do burn, when you use the burn tool, it doesn't go grey on you. At the moment, if you burn too much, it goes grey. Hence, I've changed this to sepia, so you can't see the grey. So I bought them back.
Oh, that's nice.
Here's the old clone tool, my favourite tool there. Shortcut S. See the way the little pictures bringing stuff, cloning there. When I shot this, I didn't realise I chopped the model's foot off with this table. But using the clone tool, I was able to copy some more of the pavement and get rid of the table, and copy some more of a shoe to get the end of the shoe. So lots of things you can do just with those two tools. A burn tool to bring some highlights back. Can't overdo it though, it goes grey. And the old clone tool just to repair a picture. Really, if there was a nasty crease in this picture, you could use the clone tool. But that way, just getting rid of the table and bringing back our foot.
Mm. Is that better quality on this than you can do on Lightroom?
No, I don't use Lightroom. The only time I use Lightroom, I'm not an expert in Lightroom. We'll have to get somebody else to do one of those. But the main reason I use Lightroom is if I do a shoot, well, I don't do weddings anymore, but if I did, or I do a model shoot and I've got 100 pictures and the lighting hasn't changed much in all of them, I'll put them into Lightroom. On the strip you get in Lightroom, I'll fiddle with the first one and get it color balanced nicely. And there's a little button called sync. And if you highlight the last picture and the little button sync lights up, you click the sync and it applies all your adjustments to that first picture to the rest in about 30 seconds. And well, my goodness me, what a time saver. Especially when I used to do 2 model websites for them, they wanted their copyright symbol put in the bottom. So Lightroom enables you to put your signature or copyright in the bottom of the corner. And there again, I just did it on the first picture, sync them all together, sync, and it put their copyright logo in the bottom of all the pictures. And when I emailed it to the model, she said, "How did you do that?" So she went out and bought Lightroom just to do that in the end. It's such a clever little tool, that. Yes, I'm not a Lightroom person apart from that. But I must say, if I've got a bit of a dodgy picture, I put it into Lightroom and click Auto. That auto in Lightroom is something else. I've had pretty bland looking skies, brought a picture into the Lightroom and click that auto button, exposure button on the panel, and it's brought out stuff I never knew I had. So it is getting more use lately. I'm beginning to like it. But seeing some of you guys playing with it at the old court, you know quite a lot more than me, and I've got to learn more about Lightroom. Here's one that I got involved with Tom, part of the Windsor Arts Festival. Tom and I got tickets. Well, we didn't get tickets, Tom, did we? But we got invited, and we weren't allowed. There was an audience in this night. This is the ukulele orchestra. Fantastic they were, and obviously there was a full audience in there, so we had to be very quiet. And I only took one lens with me to the place, and right at the back of the theatre, I couldn't get the whole group in. So I thought, right, what shall I do? So what I did was I took the left-hand group. Without moving the camera too much, I did the right-hand group, and a bit of fiddling when I put this picture inside that one in layers. I managed to move them all about, and use this loudspeaker monitor wire to line the two up. And I don't think you'd know that there's two pictures joined together there.
No.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, so that was quite a good thing.
They're a marvellous band if you get a chance to see them.
Oh yeah,
They're well worth seeing.
they
And
are.
they've got a lot of stuff on YouTube as well.
Who are they?
Pardon?
Who are they?
The ukulele band.
Oh,
It's the British National Ukulele Band.
This bloke kept bouncing off this guy. He was quite amusing, this one, and this one pretended to fall asleep, and they were very, very strange, very funny evening it was. And I managed to go up in one of the boxes, the Queen's Royal box, and shoot down on them, but a lot of them were losing their hair, and I had a lot of shiny heads. So I didn't use too many of them. What else have we got in here? What's that? It's PSD. Oh, there's just another thing. When you want to put two pictures in the same piece of canvas, this is another way of doing it. You just create your blank square, bring in your pictures on two separate layers, move tool, put them where you want to, and if somebody wants to see both pictures in the same thing, there again I've got a stroke and a drop shadow again. So I just thought I'd show you if ever you want to send two pictures in. I think for the competition, Alan, we had somebody did this as well, didn't they? Put two pictures on the same piece of canvas.
Can't remember.
Yeah.
How did you create the blank background?
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Just go up to File, New.
Mm.
You get you choose the size you want. So I knew I was putting this out to a website, so I just went for 72 dpi. It's probably a bit too big, but you can customize it however you want. I can make it just 1,000 wide, high by 1,000 wide. Click create, and there it is. And then I just went to change this to grey, and then I changed the background to a slightly darker grey. So I've got dark grey, light grey. I go up to my gradient tool, which is G for a shortcut. Bring your mouse over to here and click and drag, or I should go the other way, the heavy colour at the bottom, just to add a bit of interest to it. It's dark grey going to white, just with using that tool. So change these two to the colours you want. Onto that tool, I could make that one even darker at the bottom. Up you go again, and it's just nice when you pop your pictures on there now. 18% grey. I'm surprised some lecturers, when they show us shows, they have a brilliant white background to their pictures and your eyes struggling with the background. I think all photographs really should be laid onto 18% grey. It keeps your brain looking at the colours right, and it's not too glary off the screen. So most of my double pictures like this on my website, I've got a grey background. Just keeps things nice and neutral. Shows up your little edge around the picture as well. If that was brilliant white, you wouldn't see it so much. Okay, guys, with that. That's how you create a blank one with a bit of, you could just do a solid colour if you want to. Your backgrounds can be changed. Here's Windsor High Street on a rainy night. A lot of blur applied to the picture. Shot this model in daylight. Bit of a crop, popped her in. And with lighting effects, I put the car picture behind her, although you can't see the car anymore. And I lit her with the lighting effects, which for some reason, under render, is greyed out. And I've been told I haven't got my graphics card set up properly. But that used to be available to me. I'll have to look into it. It's greyed out. So I used to click on lighting effects, and that gives you the ability to put lights all around your photograph shining in. as though I had a light over here shining on the model. So I will get that working because I used to use that a lot. But what a difference. If you just saw that, you'd never know it was not in brilliant sunshine, would you there? There
Dennis,
again.
can I ask a question about that one in particular? Did you have a technique for positioning those images?
Yes.
So, you know, with equal borders and spaces between them?
Oh, here you mean?
Yeah.
Yes, I went up to view, and
Right.
then there's rulers,
Right. Okay.
or lock lines.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think where's the show grid, and
Okay.
there, yeah, I can actually, you know, put them on the line. If you want to
Okay.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah. Good stuff.
Sometimes I do it by eye, but
Yeah.
yeah, okay,
Yeah. Thank you.
extras.
Zoom, just one look, and then my heart went